I'm not gonna lie, y'all gotta be a different type of sick to be celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, bro. That's crazy to me. Like, you don't gotta agree with anything bro say. I made a video about not agreeing with what he said on Juneteenth. That don't mean I think he deserved to lose his life, though. Every page that's posting Charlie Kirk's death is flooded with comments celebrating it. It's flooded with comments saying, I'm going to the store, y'all need something. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, the world we live in right now is just, it's different. I just never seen death be praised, everybody be so desensitized to stuff like that. Like, just because you don't agree with somebody does not mean that this person deserves to lose their life. That makes no sense at all. You don't have to agree with anybody, but he was still a great father. He was still a great individual. He just had different views, different political views. That's sick, bro.
Charlie Kirk sent me a direct message, and I'm going to show you what it said. This is almost 6 years ago exactly now, as of this video. I had not spoken to him in person or on social media. He started the conversation. You know what he said? 3 words. You are terrific. Now, bear in mind, this is back before I was blessed with the followership I have now. I had fewer than 10,000 followers on Instagram, very small Facebook presence, wasn't even on TikTok at the time. But the fact of the matter is, this young man, this leader of Turning Point USA, reached out to me and saw something I had done. And he felt so moved that he reached out to me himself to encourage me. And then he went a step further. He invited me to the BLS, which is the Black Leadership Summit Turning Point USA was putting on in Washington, D.C. I told him, transparently, I was in between jobs and didn't have the money to fund my trip. He told me that they had scholarships available and to email him directly and he'd be able to take care of it. I did, and that's the story of how I got to be a part of the Young Black Leadership Summit, which was instrumental in springboarding me to where I am today. Now, I share that story because he didn't have to do that. And if he was a racist person, why would he do that? I'm so tired of people being besmirched by the tired liberal lie that anyone they don't like has to be some sort of racist. And I'm not immune to this. They call me racist myself. Of course, it's ridiculous on its face, but this is the nonsensical nature of your average leftist. They really want you to believe deep down Charlie Kirk hated all black people. He saw the best in everyone. He saw in me something I didn't even quite see in myself at the time, and he chose to encourage me. That is why I will literally and metaphorically pick up that mic and continue the work that he started, because I myself and many others are tired of being slandered and maligned by individuals who have nothing to sell us but fear, panic, and lies 24/7. I had to share that story with you. I thought about keeping that to myself, but the more I see him being typecast as some sort of evil person, the more I cannot be silent, and I hope that you will not be silent as well. It is time for action like never before. It is time for voices to rise like never before, and I hope you will join me in that effort. So that is the real Charlie Kirk, the one they don't want you to know, but the one I will continue to remember and honor with my actions into the future. So those are my thoughts. Hopefully you share, and hopefully you get busy as well, because we all have microphones to pick up, and we are all Charlie Kirk.
So when I learned about what happened to Charlie Kirk today, it was like a punch in the gut. Because like Charlie, I'm a Christian, I'm a father, I'm a husband. Even though he might not have known it, his movement had a big effect on my life. I've been invited to several of his company Turning Points events over the last several years. And the first time me and my wife went to one of the events, we were blown away because we didn't realize how big the conservative movement was until we went to a Turning Point event and we realized how much we're not alone, that there are thousands of people who hold some of the same beliefs that we do, that want the best for our country the same way we do, that want to see God and Christian values be put at the forefront of our country the way we do. This young guy, Charlie Kirk, was at the forefront of this massive movement, this juggernaut of a movement. So when I learned about what happened to him today, it really broke my heart. I thought about his wife, his children, his close friends, and all the young people whose lives he's helped and affected. So I started to pray for peace that surpasses all understanding for all of them. I started to pray that the Lord comfort them. And as I was praying for them, I started to get peace about it, because I realized what the enemy meant for evil, the Lord will turn around for his good. And the Lord will be be glorified through this. He will get the glory. I think that this is going to awaken many Christians to be more bold about their faith, to stand firm on their beliefs and who they are, and be proud to represent Christ no matter the cost. See, Charlie Kirk planted a seed in thousands and thousands of the next generation, and now that he's gone, now that they've made a martyr of him, that seed is only going to grow. It's only going to get bigger. So I want to say God bless Charlie's family, all of his loved ones, all of the people who loved him. He was an inspiration to a lot of people. Charlie Kirk was a fearless warrior, and he inspired others who are going to make the movement even bigger. As for me, this is going to make me more bold in my faith, make me continue to stand up for the truth and what's right. May God get all the glory.
Today has been one of those days, guys. So, for those who don't know, today is my birthday, September 10th. And, of course, you guys know what happened. And it's been difficult to finish up the day. I hope you guys can wake up. Those Americans who call themselves independent or, oh, I'm just Switzerland, I'm just neutral, I'm not into politics, wake up. Wake up. You can't keep putting your head under the sand and pretending you don't see what is going on. Those creators on the left rejoicing that we lost a patriot, your day is coming. Malipo ni duniani. The payment is on earth. I was hoping he was going to pull through, but I wish I had not seen that close up. For any of you rejoicing and saying, yeah, good, he died doing what he did, he loved doing, just know he's in heaven right now. He died for his beliefs. More than you can say about yourselves, you cowards. You cowards who hide behind a keyboard and make threats all over the place because you're so hateful. You're no Americans. You're no liberals. You don't love this country. You hate anyone who loves this country. As conservative creators have gotten banned, death threats, cancelled. We're sitting here wondering, should we just back down? Is it that unsafe? We have to back down? No. No, because that's what they want. You guys keep asking me, oh, what changed? Oh, well, you used to be so apolitical and now this. It's because of this behavior from the left. They say you're hateful while they display the hate. They call you a Nazi, well, they're the ones who are acting like Nazis. They rejoice when people are crying. Those are demons. Those are not human beings. Democrats don't love this country. And you who say you don't care about politics, you better wake up. This is your wake-up call to see what's really going on. I am so sick and tired of these radicalized lefties who hate this country and everyone who stands up for it. This is a man with a wife and children. I don't care how you felt about him. You don't get to rejoice. America, wake up. Wake up. This is not about politics anymore. This is about good and evil. Not red versus blue. Wake up.
Watching that video of Charlie Kirk, I'm not a crying man. But I just can't believe this. Yeah, I can't believe it, man. We fight so much on this app. We fight so much on this internet over just frivolous things that's so unimportant, and there are people out here trying to kill us, and we still try to kill each other. They just shot this man in front of the whole world. I can't even look at the camera, bro, because I'm gonna get too emotional about this, bro, but we just gotta stick together, man. That man is an American hero. If they can do that to him, they can do that to anyone, and they will. This is one of the most significant assassination attempts since MLK. This man changed America in ways that he never gets the credit for. I mean, we can credit us even having Gen Z millennials, and any generation after completely to Charlie Kirk. Thanks to him. This man is an American hero and a God-fearing man. And we all might have some distant differences, but it's time to let them go. It's time to let our differences go. Because I regret for the last things that we say about each other, not be a positivity, love, and motivating each other to be good, motivating each other to stay safe. But to play into drama, to play into beef, just for clicks, it ain't worth it, man. This is real life. This internet stuff, it ain't worth it. I'm praying for this man. I don't even know why I'm making this video. I feel so defeated. I'm just praying. I mean, I love all of y'all. We just got to stick together. We have to stick together, pray for that man family. We got to be there for him. We got to let our differences aside. We got to. God bless everyone.
What are we doing, you guys? I'm not saying what are we doing, but I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. The person who is trying to educate a generation of people has been shot on live television. If you guys could see the stuff on X right now, at this point, the Democratic Party should be viewed as a terrorist organization. The stuff that we're seeing in this country is not normal. It is an awful video. There's no way he survived that. There's no way he survived that. The Democratic Party is a terrorist group. They are a terrorist organization.
It has just been announced that Charlie Kirk has been pronounced dead. Liberal Looney Tune motherfuckers that's out there trying to prove something. They can't appreciate greatness. Bunch of weirdos. Liberals are the only ones that incite violence and have been inciting violence the last decade. Why did y'all do this? Why? The man did not do anything but educate. Family man, 31 years old. The way you took him out was uncalled for. Then you got people on the internet right now jumping in joy because of this. You all disgust me. You disgust me.
Hey everybody, this is your boy Jamal. I'm just doing this before I take off and leave. Please stop saying this is rhetoric on both sides. Stop it. Real quick. This ain't rhetoric on both sides. Tommy Sotomayor assaulted conservative black man. Now Charlie Kirk assassinated. Every time Charles White assaulted, chased out. This isn't happening to Democrats. This isn't happening to liberals. Liberals can go where they want to go, any place they want. Nobody stops them and protests them from speaking on a college campus or speaking places. This is just conservatives that they target. So please stop the lie. This is both sides. No, this is not both sides. This is one side. The Democrat Party and liberals who cannot deal with someone of a difference of opinion. And if we want to stop this, make the FCC ban any network that allows people to call people Nazis, fascists, because they have a difference of opinion. When half of the nation backs you, you are not a threat to democracy, you are not a fascist, you are not a racist. When half of the nation backs you. And that goes for socialists and communists. If half of the nation back you with that crap, then you know what? That's not you. Stop the rhetoric. FCC, you can stop it.
You know, it's crazy. I've been speaking on this politics stuff for a while. You know, I don't have any whatever, but y'all shot Charlie Kirk. y'all are demanding war with the wrong party. We're not mentally insane. We're not crazy. We know what the fuck we're doing, and we know what the fuck we see. And y'all just shot a harmless Charlie Kirk because of words. But y'all want the Second Amendment come. It's war. It's war. I don't care how y'all feel. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care what's going on. Oh, man, there's a war going on outside. Nobody's safe from. And I'm not gonna be the one that y'all. I'm not a victim. You understand me? I am a soldier, not fighting for y'all. Y'all shot my boy. We going. Trump, let's go.
So, the tolerant left strikes again. Charlie Kirk was shot today at a campus talking to young people, the future of this country. Now we gotta be done. I'm over this both sides stuff, because both sides don't do this. Both sides don't go around shooting people that they disagree with their political stance. Both sides didn't go randomly beating up people. And the little bit that they want to use over and over with January 6th, that was still even a setup. I know, because I was there. But we pray for Charlie, pray for his wife and his young children. And Charlie was there, man. He was there for people like myself, J6ers, who everyone else turned their back on. So many people turned their back on. Charlie was one who stood by us, would bring J6ers on to hear their story, took our names to the president himself. I'm always going to have love for Charlie and his family and what they do at America Fest, to sit there and celebrate conservatism and Republican values. The left can't have anyone who disagrees with them over there. And before anyone says, well, now you can't put it on everyone. Well, you know what? Until y'all clean up that side of the street, I don't want to hear nothing about what you think goes on the right. Clean up the side that is literally killing people. Clean up the side that's literally doxing people. Clean up the side that literally comes and they ransack stores and they beat people up just for having a difference of opinion. Y'all clean that up first, and then come talk to us about what we believe and what you think we're doing over here. Try that. Let's try that. And then we can move forward with what we may or may not have on our side of the fence. But this both sides stuff, it's over. It's done. There's only one side, the godless, the death cult known as the Democratic Party. The media machine who's calling people fascists and racist over the last 10 years. Hollywood who's been backing them up, and these Democratic elected officials like your AOC and your Maxine Waters and your Nancy Pelosi, even Joe Biden when he was in there, calling American citizens and stuff. What do you think was going to happen? What do you think was going to happen when you've been turning people up for 10 years? What do you think was going to happen? His blood is on all their hands. Pray for Charlie, pray for his family, pray for this country, and be done. Be done with this both sides stuff. Men, step up. Trust in God and let's move forward.
I'm going to say this, and y'all may disagree, and I don't give a flying damn. Do you hear me? I don't care. But I'm going to say this. Charlie Kirk deserves a holiday. And he do. Because you know what? He was so brave to go to those universities where so many other people was afraid to go speak politics because they was afraid of being shut down. He spoke on matters that so many people were afraid to speak on because they were afraid of being canceled. He spoke the truth. He spoke of life. And y'all don't like that. This man have taught me so much over the years, literally, that it hits home. Spoke so much of the truth, and y'all only wanted division. Y'all didn't want to take his words for the truth that it was. Y'all wanted to spin it to be of evil. This man deserves a holiday. This man died at 31 years old. His wife is mourning his loss. His children are growing up without a father. This man deserves to be known and continue to be known for generations for the work that he has done. May his soul rest with Jesus Christ. Charlie, we love you and we have appreciated everything you've done, and may your soul rest in peace. Again, this man deserves a holiday.
So breaking news, Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck. That was the last bastion. I can't be a liberal no more. You see the comments? I hope the gun is okay. The same people asking for moral decency. I cannot in good faith align myself with you guys anymore. I once had a headache. You'll be alright. Cause you don't agree with him politically? Okay. Whatever happens next, in retaliation, whoever did that I hope they throw the whole book at you. The whole book at you. Why I did not agree with his views, when you put violence in the middle of the equation, all this goes out the window. Everything that you stand for goes out the window. Who's next? Candace Owens? Take that shit as a warning. Stop doing the public panels, bro. Stop doing all that. Oh, what do you think about him? These people are insane. Oh, well, both sides are... No, these people are insane. Dude, things are going to get very... Do not speak politics at all in public. Do not do that shit. These people are unwell. Protecting dickheads stabbing Ukrainian girls in a bus. Protecting shooters just because they think they're the other gender. You people make me sick.
How they gonna go and kill the white Malcolm X? Huh? He was the only Caucasian person speaking facts to everybody. He didn't care who you was, what you look like. He'd bait you. Yep. How they gonna go kill the white Malcolm X? That's just toe up. Killing a man for educating.
The most demonic and terroristic group of people on planet Earth are liberal leftists. Again, the most demonic and terroristic group of people on the planet Earth are liberal leftists. And I think we have enough results in today's society to prove that theory true. God bless y'all. I love y'all.
We don't serve the same God. You don't serve the same God as me. Anytime you can get online and celebrate the death of a man who gave his unsolicited opinion just like you do. To fix your mouth and make jokes about this man losing his life. This man was a husband. This man was a father. But to sit up and laugh and make jokes about it when you do exactly the same thing that he does, which is give your unsolicited opinion that nobody asked you for. There's somebody out there that don't like you either. There's somebody out there that don't like your opinions. There's somebody out there who would do the very same thing to you. So to sit up and laugh at somebody who only gave their opinion, regardless of if you agree with it or not, thinking that it's okay for somebody to take that person's life and sit up and laugh about that, you don't serve the same God that I serve. A lot of y'all wonder why y'all life is so messed up and why you have the problems that you have. It's because you ain't got no God in you. You don't serve a higher power, and it shows. A lot of y'all are demonic. You have some evil spirits. I never listened to Charlie Kirk like that. I would see his stuff come across my timeline every now and then with his controversial takes, but I've never seen anything that he's personally done to justify somebody doing this to him. There's nothing to justify doing this to this man, regardless if you agree with his opinion or not. My prayers go out to his family. This is just a messed up situation, but it goes to show you just how far people will go when they don't like what you're saying.
Anybody, especially black people, that are saying Charlie Kirk was racist and was not for black people and did not know black people, I am 100% convinced that you have never sat through a full debate of his or watched any of his debates with a sound understanding. Black people are always so quick to want to be the victim of a situation that they can't thrive. And this is one of the things that Charlie Kirk was exposing to black people. We have such a cap on us because we think we're limited because we're black or because we're women and because we think our ancestors, whatever they went through, is still impacting us today. But we are not there anymore. Charlie Kirk wasn't saying that we didn't need or black problems didn't matter. He was saying, hey, you're not a slave anymore, and there are no more laws that are holding you back, saying that you can't do what a white person can do. You should get up and go and try these methods and become somebody. One thing we got to understand is life is hard. And we don't need handouts. Handouts is making people weak and sensitive. That's why this man was just killed over mere opinions. Having an opinion. This man never said nothing racist or hated or hateful towards black people. I followed this man very closely and watched many of his debates, and I stand in agreement with a lot of the things that he say. And I really, if I disagree with anything, it was so small I can't even think about nothing I disagree with. And I just hate that we are a people who are so quick to be controlled by the word racism that just one little clip misrepresenting what somebody said is all we need to throw somebody under the bus.